You gonna learn something today. Hey, this Damian Mimigrando of California Spinners. And yeah, chilling right now. I got a little hot. Tired out here working on the cage. I want to give you guys an update. A couple of guys has asked me what was going on, how it looked. Well, so far, I'm let me turn it around, show you guys. Hey, what's up, Jose? Man, hey, I didn't know you was sick, man. Like, man, you need to call somebody and let us know, man. Don't just be out there trying to deal with shit by yourself. I know you got family, but you got pigeon family too, buddy. Remember that. I know, man, but you know, man, it's dangerous out there. All right, so look, fellas. So far, I got the refrigerator ready so we can have drinks. You know, drinks on me. Nah, I take that back. Drinks on you if you pay for the drinks. Cause I drink water and all that other stuff. Y'all gonna have to do that on your own. Get my lights together, putting 4-foot lights in, getting the wiring together, cause I gotta do the wiring to get this in. So I'm putting switches. This switch right here is gonna be for that vent over here. Got the light over there, and then I got a light switch right there and a plug for the refrigerator and for the lights in general. Then I got this little light right here. That's where the music coming from, guys, off the light. Oh, thanks, man. Hey, Kev putting his foot in it, man. All right, now, as far as the outside is concerned, we painted, we done painted, like did all the trim on it, and got it going. All the windows are cut in, you know. We got windows and then we got bar windows, and we're gonna put bars over the windows too. Yeah, so got the bar windows here. These windows right here is for the open loft. Gonna have an open loft on the left side of the cage, so birds can breed in there. Got the vent in and painted. Try to trim it to make it look nice, you know. All my boys clowning me saying I ain't gonna be the raggedy cage dude no more. I'm still a raggedy cage guy. I like my raggedy cage. It didn't stop, the road didn't come out raggedy, so I wasn't tripping. Then we got cable coming in, you know. Got the satellite dish I got put together. But some pen got to get built. Some pen gonna go right there. You know, CSRA. How we do things, man. So right now I'm on the inside, doing this lighting stuff. You know, working on this lighting stuff. I got to unplug my board. I get to put that back in the house. Yeah, no. I ain't got my music out here, so I'm comfortable. Waiting to get the birds in as soon as possible. All right, guys. So What's going out there with y'all? How you going to set up the inside? Jose. All right. On this side over here, where these two hold on, let me show you. Where these two little bars are right there, that's gonna be the hens and the stock, hens and cock. Hens, cocks, you know what I'm saying? And the sun pin gonna be out there. And it's gonna come to about right here. And the wall will come here, come across here, and block this section off. We're gonna leave a 10-foot section along in here. This is where the stalls are gonna go. So we're gonna line the stalls up along this back wall right here. And then over here, this is gonna be the open loft. That's what that bar door is for. Because the open loft is gonna have a door here. And come in, it's just gonna be open loft breeding here. And that was Kev did that for me. Basically, he said I can breed in here, and I was like, since I opened loft already out there, but I'm thinking because Kev haven't got all his birds bred and had a chance to fly them. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna run all his pairs that he don't have down in the stalls. I'm gonna run those and try to get as many babies as possible so I can try to get them up before hawk season come again. But I really like the light. The light my favorite part because of the speakers on it. You got it playing music so I could be out here at night, not in the dark. I'm out here chilling with the music. It's my favorite feature of the whole cage, even though the cage is nice. And, hey, see these flags up here, guys? Those flags right there, they came from Darren Brewer. And he's out in Torrance. One of my he's one of the spinners, you know. Everybody's spinners, but you know, the people that support California Spinners, we call ourselves Spinner Nation. So if you want to be part of Spinner Nation, just join in, man, share, hang out. Oh man, Jose, Macho Spinners, we trying to make a name for ourselves, I guess. If they don't know who they are already, because they got Steve Smith, Alton Davis, they got the Hall of Famer. With anything I do, I try to be good at it. So, even like with this music, you know what I'm saying? Aviator shades, fighter pilot coat. This hope never know I smoke. Then acrobatically flip. Hey, Jose, you said 6 kiss boxes the other day. Can't wait too. Oh man, actually, when I went over Kev's house and counted, it's more than 6 kit boxes. So I mean, man, look, I got 6 kit boxes going right now. I was working with my rubble team this morning, right? Because the hawk hit me. Hey, Jose, for real? Are you serious? I mean, because if you're serious, I'll do it. Don't be playing. Don't be just saying something, and then I breed it, and you be like, nah, I ain't got room and all that. If you want it, I'll really breed it for you, and then you just come pick it up or whatever. But yeah, that's a done deal, Jose. Say less, player. Say less. These 6 right here, they were in my number 1 team. All of them got hurt or injured in some type of way running from the Falcons, so they wasn't acting right as far as getting them in the kit. Okay, for sure. Like you had the first or the second one, 2021. You know what I'm saying? And hey, then we can go from there. But you gotta come get them. You gotta come get them when I say it's time, man, because you let them get. It gets difficult once you try to train them and they get older. But yeah, they got hurt. And then this my team right here. I'm gonna fly tomorrow for the Royal Rumble. I mean, they're not in the best of conditions and everything, but I mean, they trying to work for me and everything, and I got to use them for club competition because we fly again the week after this. To me, they're overfed, and I need I should have broke them down more. Thanks, y'all. You coming out, Jose? hopefully you'll come out here and get to see them. I'm not promising nothing out of them really. I mean, with what's been going on with me with the hawk. So, you know, but man, I got babies to train, Jose. You could have got this kit right here. These my babies. I'm about to let these out today. So, you see where I got them. Right, hey, right where they're gonna listen. They not gonna come out and act crazy, you know. Then I got these guys right here. I started letting these out right here. They're in and out now. So these I gotta be careful with. They come out and they fly. And these duns right here. Hey Jose, these duns right here, man, man. I bred a lot of them too. I stocked the oldest hen out of these duns, but I got a few of them. I made sure I made a few of them because they was doing so good for me. You know how it is when you got something doing good and the other guys start asking for them. So, like that guy right there, that's one of the guns right there in the back. He's the oldest one going right now. The hen, I took her out this kit, and I ended up stocking her. And here's her younger brother. That's the youngest one so far. It's a 2020. It's about 30 feet right now. So I put it in my A team, to fly for the rumble. Hopefully he'll hold up and do what he's supposed to do. You know, it's competition, and the birds are gonna be up there doing what they do. I have no control over it. All I can do is say hopefully. I did my part, which was get them to this point. But Tuesday I lost 4 birds. All 4 of them came back miraculously. One yesterday, she was walking. I think she came from the back of the yard or something. I'm surprised she made it because the dogs didn't get her. But she walked back to the cage. And that's this hen right here. Hold on. I can show you. I can show you guys better than I can tell you which hen it was. I'm going to start calling her Walker, Texas Ranger. This little blue check right here. Well, not the blue check. I apologize. It's a black check. But yeah, I'm going to start calling her Walker, Texas Ranger, because she walked back to the house. She was a nice little 30-footer. And when the hawk hit, I thought it got either her or Kev's black. And so I wrote them off. And I wrote 4 of them off. Hey, Miss Walker, Texas Ranger. Yeah. Hey, exactly. Exactly. That's going to be her name, man, because she walked back. I was with Black when we pulled up. He said, look at that bird walking on the ground. I thought it was a commie, and it was her. She's one of my 19s I had bred, and doing pretty nice. I like her. Keep her in a kit for another year. See if I can't keep a team together for next year, for 2021, since the quarantines and all that stuff's over with the bird. Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay, Jose. Okay, got you. Well, I don't. Hey, guys, honestly, GPS, I don't do nothing to the hawks. I look at it like it's a part of nature, one, right? And then as a trainer, I mean, we know what time we're supposed to lock the birds down. So if you try to do anything with the birds other than lock them down like you're supposed to, it's your fault. And that's just my that's my dead set kind of my stance on that. I have wildlife and forestry people hanging out in front of my house, and when I go try to talk to them, they skirting out like they done stole something, or they was committing a robbery. And my buddy, he's a falconer. He said they probably think that I'm harming the hawk. Not me. I can care less. I lose about what 60 to 80 birds a year. So I breed about 200 just to make sure. I'm gonna get few that hurt themselves, stupid stuff. Just not getting, But one thing, hey, spinners, this is what you got to remember. There are no culls. A cull is just a bird that you fly earlier so that the hawk can have something to eat. Remember that. You fly kid, say you get up in the morning, you fly man. Hey, they're hunting right now in the middle of summer. And when I say they're hunting in the middle of summer, they're hitting me at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. It's 115 degrees outside. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm dark. I'm like 10 shades darker than what I normally am. This the inside of my arm. Try to put the inside of that's the inside of my arm. That's my normal color. If I show y'all my legs, you'd be like, geez, Louise, it's hot. So, and it's out here, and the falcon's out here hunting. So, I don't believe that's a coincidence. I just, some sunblock. I thought the melanin was blocking it, but it's not working. VZ. So I stack cheese like it's cheesecake. Put it on my back, stack it till my knees break. Hey. Yeah, hey Mike, honestly they are. And see this is the confusing thing about the Migratory Bird Act. If the bird's not leaving, is it a migratory bird? And we need like the Johnny Cochran of pigeon legislation or something like that to come argue this. And then we should be able to have wildlife fishing game come trap the predator that's not leaving our areas. We should have that right. See, they want to penalize you. They want to fine you. They want to do everything for you protecting your livestock, but except for come help you. And that's the unfair part. Like, I mean, it seems like laws are always unfair towards the citizens of America that they're supposed to help and protect. And I mean, my honest opinion is that they're not looking out for your best interest. It's more like they're um, like like predators against us. You know, listen to our rules, abide by our rules, but we won't come help you if you need the help. That's why when I was walking out to the forestry truck guy, and he skirted off, I was like, damn, I didn't even get to ask him if he thought it was abnormal that the hawk is partially decapitating my bird, leaving it on the ground in front of me and squawking as if it wants me to come pick up the catch. Roll a 3.5 when I roll a cigar. Kush money. Hey guys, I mean, I know y'all support my channel, right? But I got a gardening channel that I do, and I got a music page that I have. If you're into music or you're into gardening, if you like, you can support my channel there. I'm under Damian Mimic Randall on YouTube. It'll be under topic. It says topic on the back of it. I have a Damian Mimic Randall that was my original California Spinners page before I actually dedicated one to California Spinners. But that was for my music also. And it's a bunch of old music on there that you might be interested in. I have if you guys know Mac Lucci, I have his whole Nike Cortez 3 album on there. It was an exclusive download that I had. So, you know. Thanks for going live. Lunchtime is over. GPS, yeah. I see you tomorrow, man. Lunchtime. Okay, so you'll be out tomorrow. Hit me up, man. All right, look. GPS. I'm real funny, right? Because there's a lot of guys from the LA area. And they told me on Facebook, that's why none of them invite me to their house or like me, because I had an incident where a guy stole a bird from me. I confronted the guy. He put a gun on me. I called the police on him. They're upset. The guys in LA are upset with me that I called the police. I'm saying, would you have rather I done something stupid and reckless and we both be in jail, or one of us be dead? The whole point in me calling the police was because you involved guns in my child. I have an 8-year-old son. Well, he's 9 now, but at the time he was 7, and he was traumatized. And I'm getting he's in therapy right now for the incident because of bullshit. So, you know, you can't hurt my family and expect no consequences from it. But I'm at the age now where I know how to use the law to my advantage as opposed to breaking the law and getting everybody caught up in unnecessary drama. Um, in this day and age, pulling a gun on somebody over a pigeon, low life. I see there's a actual post on there now where they're arguing back and forth about the stealing of money. And I'm saying, well, why are you guys arguing when you minimize the fact that a guy pulled a gun on me, and you tried to make me look bad, or slander me for calling the police, when you're upset and you're trying to be gangsters about money. And I'm saying, no, let it go. Like y'all told me, just let it go. Let him get away with it. And they don't want that because it happened to them. Once you become the victim, you start to see the situations differently. When you're the victim, you want protection from being the victim. And in our community, it seems like victimization of the community and silence is what leads to predators and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm just not that type. I'm cut from a different type cloth. I mean, you can call me what you want to, just don't put your hands on me or approach me with the threat of putting your hands on me, because then I show you why I'd rather call the police than deal with it myself. You know, guys were laughing, happy that I was fighting a court case from breaking a dude's jaw. But what they fail to realize is that the dude broke into my house trying to harm me and my family, or steal from me and my family. And when I gave him the opportunity to walk away, he threatened me and flinched at me. And because of my PTSD, I don't take that flinching and jumping in my face while you're arguing with me as a threat. And so I alleviated the threat. And because I alleviated the threat, uh, they arrested me. He called the police on me because I broke his jaw. Now, I'm telling the police, how in the heck are you bothering me, a homeowner, actually a resident in the home, and this guy is in my home in my registered place of business? Guys, this is my registered place of business, not just my house. I share my LLC with my house. I mean, with my family. So now you're in my business threatening me after you done broke into my place. You done trespassed because my gates stay locked, and they're still siding with the criminalistic aspect of it. The criminal's always right. So George Aldana did nothing wrong. Even if he took the money, he did nothing wrong, because this is the norm now. This is what you guys said is okay. And because you guys started hassling me and sweating me and showing people that it's okay to be crooks and it's okay to be shiesty, this is what we get now. I mean, there's nothing else to discuss. This is the norm. So when it happens to you, don't play victim. Don't get mad. Don't get upset. Walk away from it and just let it go. You know, I'm all about my provolone. I'm all. Yeah, guys. Look. Hopefully, hopefully the guys that come from LA aren't the guys that claim they don't like me and why I'm not invited to their house, because I don't go try to impose myself on you. There's no reason for you to try to impose yourself on me. You don't like the dude said. That's why don't nobody want you at their house. Okay, well, if y'all feel like that, there's no reason to come to mine. My little brother's a little volatile like me, so I don't think y'all want to play with him because he's not gonna. I mean, if you show any animus towards him, he's gonna react as if you was a threat. Period. Sorry to say that. That's just what it is, because we're not playing no more. We done took too many losses in 2020. Not taking people serious for their rhetoric. You know, I don't. I'm. It's like $20 in gas to get to my house from LA. Why are you wasting your gas to be at a dude's house that you don't like, or that you don't respect, or that you feel is a snitch and all that you say? Don't come to my house. Don't come to my. If you don't want to see, if you don't want to see really what made a person pull a gun on me, don't come to my house. You know, I have no problems with knocking the face up, with breaking the jaw, and fighting the case in court because I perceive you as a threat. You know, just ranting guys about the perspective of the way these guys think. The same guy stole club money. Then the club was upset. Finally, like I said, when it happens to you, it's different and it's personal. When it's happening to someone else, you don't want to. It's sort of like the whole George Floyd situation. You know what I'm saying? People were saying, well, he was a criminal, he was a crook. Okay, understandable, but there's no reason to go out like that. There's no reason for someone to treat you like that. And me, I'm not that type of dude. I'm a give first kind of person. You can ask High Def or anybody out there that knows me. I'd rather give you something, especially if I think it's a value in this hobby, like a pigeon is spinning or something. I feel more pride in giving you the bird as opposed to you trying to buy it from me, as opposed it because I know that you I hope that you would cherish it. A lot of guys don't. A lot of guys are asking for things just to have them to criticize you about. But if I'm giving you something, how can you really criticize me for giving you something that I felt was of value, even if it don't work for you? It had a value to me. It had an intricate value to me. I love all my pigeons, so I'm not trying to say that one's better than the other or nothing like that. But if I'm giving you something that's from the bottom of my heart, then I'm giving it to you. For one, I consider you a friend. Now, if you stop reciprocating that kind of love or whatever, then don't be mad when you get what you get. Like I just invited Jose Maldonado to my house for tomorrow. If I don't mess with you generally, I mean Facebook, anything. If I don't deal with you, you're not coming in my yard. You're not gonna try. The last thing you want to do is try to force your way into my yard. I promise you that. Hey, Macho, man, I'm serious. Gave away a lot of, but the same dude that put the gun on me because I wanted my breeders back that I let him use. And I let him use some nice breeders, and he had that gun in my face and was saying, yeah, that's why I got your Rocky Mountain cot. And it was just, man, I swear to God. I swear to God. I did my first little stint in juvenile hall before I hit 12. And it was for some heinous shit. And I mean, I just, pissed me off, you know. Hey, Lady Asaya in the house with the super chat. You see Paxo. Hey, Lady Asaya, that my number one fan. I went and subscribed to her channel and everything. She doesn't post videos, so I don't know what she do. All I know is that she's a California spinner. She's part of Spinner Nation. One of my favorites. And okay, I'll do that. Hey, Lady Asaya, are you in California? I know you put 916. That's SAC, right? Yeah, exactly. I got a cousin out in Sac. She does hair, and I got a couple of cousins out there. Irma, Keisha. Yeah, they live up north like that, and I want to go out there and visit them. They brothers moving to Pennsylvania tomorrow, so I'm going to see him today. Or I mean tomorrow when after the fly. Oh, born and raised Sacktown, huh? Okay. So we can't talk bad about the Kings, right? Thank you, much respect and love. Thank you for the $5 super chat. You know, eh, whenever you go live, I'm gonna reciprocate it. Hey, um, I'm in LA myself, but I barely started again. Okay, hey, Macho. Hey, we're at in LA. What part of LA? Facts. Hey, Lady Asaya, look. If I'm ever up that in that area and you see me live, just hit us up and we'll come stop by and take you to lunch or something. We owe you lunch. California Spinners owe you lunch. I do AC. I'm an AC technician. If you need home repairs and we out there like at a show for the Thunderbird show or something like that, and I can shoot out there and help out, I will. If I find somebody that I know that can help you, I will pay them to help you and get whatever you need done. You know, I just appreciate you, Lady Aside, because it's not too many people out there that really just give from the heart. And well, me and High Jeff just we had a conversation about that. I consider High Def my friend, and he has to understand that when we're friends, business and friendships don't work. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, he didn't understand what I was talking about, but I'm like, dude, I always consider you a friend, period. So when it comes to doing stuff for you, I'm not looking at putting a dollar price on it. I'm looking at getting satisfaction out you for doing a good job and stuff like that. And yeah, so I mean, we talked for a long time yesterday, till about 8 o'clock at night. Hey, what's up, Haman? H Mong Aquatics. Hey, I have a little brother named Dante Randall on Facebook. Dante Randall on Facebook. He does fish. He builds aquariums and stuff, and he's breeding fish right now. He has a nice set of cichlids that look like skunks or something like that, but they're nice. If you can, check him out on Facebook, and let me know what you do with the aquatics, because y'all might be able to link up and put a project together or something. I told you to start a YouTube channel. Hey, Macho, what part of South Central LA are you in? Wanna rumble? Hey, a lot of this album right here is true story. I took off in 2015 and helped my buddy out with part two of this album, Paraphernalia. I don't even know what those are. I'm looking. I'm like, I don't even know what those are. H Mon Aquatics. I'm not into I'm into the fish. I started him, but I was doing stuff like Oscars and convicts, manganese, red devil, stuff like that. This dude done took it to a whole nother level, and I'm like, dude, he done blew me away. I'm so proud of my little brother, man. I mean, just growing up in South Central, seeing your little brother make it to the point where he's a dad and he has two kids. I'm like, man, and I raised my brother. We had a hard little life, you know. So I I did a lot to take care of my brother and make sure he was all right. Hey Keith, thanks, man. Hey Keith London, thanks. Kevin, hey Kev said, look, you know, it's your place, but I'm gonna do it my way. I was like, Kev, I know. I got the labor. You got the pockets. I got the labor. So he's been paying for it, Keith, and I've been putting it together. If I mention it and he liked the idea, hey, yeah, we going with it. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Hey, he not playing. Hey, Keith, he not playing. I'm gonna have all the kit boxes over here. We gonna circle the wagons with the setup and kind of make it like a horseshoe, and we going in. I got a young kit from him flying now, and some young babies. They're not up and flying, Keith, but they're coming out and flying around. I haven't really like chased them up or nothing like that because the falcon been hitting me. And Keith, U.S. Forestry Service was in my front yard watching my birds while I was putting up the windows on the backside of my cage. I told Worm to FaceTime me because don't nobody believe that I've been seeing these guys in trucks, and I believe that they're releasing the birds, right? So when I come out, I got the phone on him so that Worm could see the car. He peels out, kicks dust in my face, driving so fast, getting away. And I'm like, that's not normal. And Warren was like, dude, I believe you now. I said, see, I knew nobody believed me. Because you wouldn't have to say you believe me now. You know what I'm saying? I'm serious. I think they're predating us like on purpose. It's entrapment if anybody does something to it because they're purposely putting a bird that's supposed to be a migratory animal and using it like a pet bull basically. But that's what I've noticed out here, and it just started about the Falcons started hitting me, Keith, about on a regular basis about maybe about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and he's just been coming and coming and coming and coming, and they're attacking me in the middle of the day. The last couple of days I tricked them, and I flew early, so I didn't get hit. But I noticed that they attacking me in the afternoon as if they're waiting for the late afternoon, like not the late afternoon, but the middle of the day to attack me, and I just think that's odd. That I'm out there sweating, so I know that the Falcon's hot or overheated, and he's hunting aggressively. 5 minutes after he hit me, another Falcon is on the birds before they can come in and land. And I have my neighbor. His name is Happy Hilton, right? And I guess you guys know Happy Hilton is Ralph Hilton's son, right? He told me somebody may have called and reported me for doing for harming the falcon or whatever, and so they're trying to see if I do anything. But like I told him, I'm too wide in the I'm too like my area is too open. Like look at this, guys. Let me take you guys outside right quick so you can see what I'm looking at. Hey, when I read, I had to put it into the right context. Hey, yeah, you right, Keith. You right. All right, look, guys. This is my area. This is what my yard looked like. So those are my neighbors back there. Those houses were just built, and this is my entire backyard. So as the traffic is coming off this street, they see me. Everybody sees me, and these are my neighbors in the back. These are my neighbors here. I'm from California. I'm from South Central Los Angeles, born and raised. And I just moved out to Apple Valley 2014 after the police broke my ankle and told me they was gonna kill me and my little brother because my brother went to jail for allegedly shooting at the police, but they framed him and planted a gun on him. And since they did that, after they broke my ankle, I just got out of California. LA period, LA County period. But this is my yard, guys. So if anybody thinks I'm out here shooting at the hawk or doing something to bother the hawk, they grossly misinformed. And due to this, that's how I was able to see the guy sitting in front of the gate right here. He was sitting right there, and as I got up on him, he sped off and took off on me. So, I thought that was odd that U.S. Forestry Service would be sitting in front of my house, and then when I came to confront him or ask him, I was going to ask him about the predator. He took off on me, and here go Black. He just pulled up. Hey Keith, I was just telling I was trying to get to the point where I was telling guys, don't be offended if you come to my house and like you walk past me, Keith, into the gate, and then I tell them to stop, and they got to park outside or sit outside because I don't want them in my yard. Guys made, they let one guy make a bold statement. That's why I'm not welcome at their houses out in L.A. And I'm like, okay, well, cool. I mean, I'm good at reciprocating the love. So basically what I did, I just came to the conclusion that I'm gonna allow my club members in my yard, the judge, the scorekeeper, and the people that I deal with on a regular basis. And then, as far as anything else, I was just gonna be like, no, nah, you can't come. You can't come in my yard. They can't be offended because I wasn't invited. They made a point to let me know I wasn't invited to theirs. But it just behooves me that you would come around or drive hours out your way to come around a person that you don't like or that you don't feel is welcome to be on your property, but you want to come be nosy and be a part of theirs. And that to me is just it's a childish feminine tactic that it's running rampant with these tendencies that they have. These feminine tendencies are just too much for me. So I'm trying to avoid like getting to the point where I have to tell people how I feel, because they don't. A lot of people don't receive people being truthful to them nowadays. They want to be lied to and misconstrued about people' true feelings. I hate extending my hand to people and trying to greet people and treat them like with agape love when they're not like that with me. You know, I mean, a lot of dudes don't know me. What they know of me is what they heard on the internet or what somebody done told them about me from their perspective of what they think about me. They don't really know me. Period. Um, I'm a I'm an ordained minister. I can marry people. Um, I applied for a job at a church. I don't know how to scat in him, which is I think is some buffoonery. Like stuff like that. Like a lot of things, a lot of the conceptions people have of life has been distorted, and we're living in a funny era of reality. You cannot be mad at a guy for stealing money from you guys and he didn't use a weapon to do it if you feel I'm wrong for calling the police on somebody for pulling a gun on me and my son. It just don't work like that. Y'all can't be mad. Y'all have to get over it like y'all told me. If I was wrong, then y'all wrong for putting it on the internet that he stole the money. Leave him alone. Just leave him alone. Just walk away. Like y'all told me, just let it go. You know what I'm saying? It's no big deal. Did he shoot you? Nah. So why you call the police? Okay, that's y'all logic. Thank you for letting me know that elementary was tough. You know that's how I feel about it, and I'm not gonna take it back. I'm unapologetic about how I feel. I do it again, and if you want to come, I will beat you down. I swear I will, and go to jail for it. Just like the dude that got his jaw broke thinking that he could play with me in my house. I wish somebody would come in my house again and tell me I don't want to hurt you. And they gonna end up with more than they jaw broke next time. I might castrate somebody. I'm tired of playing with dudes and these funny little games y'all playing. Dude, if you my friend, be my friend. If you got animus towards me, tell me you don't like me, and we could deal with that. We could deal with you not liking me. I have no problem. I would love to be everybody's friend. I promise you. I always open my arms to everybody I meet, but I have no problem with showing you the evil side of what it's like to have enemies. You know what I'm saying? I have no problems with that. Most of my enemies that I have, they were my friends, and then they decided to be enemies because they didn't like me. They didn't like me and my bluntness. They didn't like the fact that I don't let nobody hold me back. If I have ideas for something, I take my ideas and I try to manifest them. Uh, just 2014, I wasn't working. I wasn't like on a mental hiatus because I was having. Yeah, man.
Because the birds gonna be up on that thing.
No, ain't gonna be no birds in this part. Hey, sorry about that, guys. My phone died on me. I had to plug it in. Look, hold on, let me show you. Good thing I got power in here. It took a time. It took a little time for the live to come back, for everything to come back. But sorry about that, guys. Say hello to Black, y'all.
What's up, everybody?
That's Black of CSRA. If y'all don't know him, yeah. Yeah, that's who got the high def Don Pepper head. That's the dude right there. And, when high def sold the Don Pepper head, they sold it to this dude right here. So all my high def pigeon fans that's online following me, guys. Hey, that if you want some of the high def line, that's and right now he trying to peel high def out of the workhorse hen, right?
Black Star.
Black Star and 125.
Yeah.
Hey, if y'all know them numbers, look, let me turn it back around to that dude. Look, hey, he trying to steal them right now. I promise you. Hey, so when High Def say he ain't got the birds no more, hit me at California Spinners. I'll show you where he at. He down the street from me. Hey, seriously.
It ain't hot in here.
No, I feel good, huh? Got a nice little, because the sun ain't on us. And wait till I get that fan working, man. Because it's going to suck the air in. You feel that breeze coming through right now? It's going to make it, like, suck harder because it's going to be vacuuming this area right here. Yeah. Yeah, Thank y'all for hanging in there. I see it's 10 people still on, I think. Hey, thank you for dealing with me, not being available or nothing. I'm trying to look. Hey Keith, I got a small dabble of your smoke line here. Speed on some of these birds is phenomenal. Hey, Mike, put it on camera. Let me see, man. Put it on camera. Let me see. Cause I had Plum, but I don't think Plum went back to the smoke line from Keith. Plum was Plum was off of the red velvet stuff. I think it was. If I'm not mistaken, I get to saying stuff and don't know what I'm talking about, but I be trying to keep up. See, and a lot of the things we see is guys not respecting and trying to learn other people's lines. They only want to know what they want to know about what they got until they see it in the air. Then they'll take it, and they won't really understand it. Now, my understanding of Plum, it was like a distant cousin to my birds, because it went back to some of the foundation of my birds, and that was cool for me. And then when Plum showed me what I need to see in less than 2 months, I was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hawk, yeah, Falcon do me like that every time. I get happy, I like it, Falcon. Not for sale. Hey, can y'all hear that music? Yeah, okay. Now look, what I was on. I'm talking about people telling me that I'm not welcome at their house, but then they want to come to my house. Oh yeah, hey, you get a chance? Hit me up, Mike. Matter of fact, hit my inbox, CaliforniaSpinners at Gmail. Just hit my send me shoot me your number. If anybody try to get in touch with me, you want to hang out, figure out where I'm at, anything like that, just hit my inbox, CaliforniaSpinners at Gmail, and I'll get back in touch with you. Or you can come to my page. I'm Damien California Spinners. I'm also I have a group called the Birmingham Roller Show on Facebook, CaliforniaSpinners.com. It's another one too. I try to can't keep up with that either. I'm too much pigeonhole, I think it is, but yeah, man, I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere. But what hasn't changed with me is my attitude and how I greet people and how I deal with people. I you know I just think that if you claiming you're my friend or we cool, let's just stay that way. I that changing up on me, I'm not that. My mother made me that way, where I just don't. I can't appreciate that turncoat type mentality. Nah. I got a buddy doing life in prison right now because he didn't like the way his homie, what he considered his boy, was treating him, and he killed him. He said they had done too much dirt together to have you running around not respecting him like that. He's supposed to be taking Hollywood the thing to drag his yard. Ant got that little dragger that dragged the yard, and
Yeah.
Hollywood got like 5 acres, and it don't look as like mine ain't as overgrown as his. His done got big. I think these don't grow that much no more. Yeah. Sorry about the interruption. That was Anthony Farmer, one of my club members. He wanted a phone number to Hollywood because they about to drag the yard. So yeah, guys. Like I was saying, uh, guys are gonna come over to my house, right? And they're gonna think they're gonna walk into my yard, and they're gonna get short stopped because I only want friends in my yard. I only want friends on my property. Now you can park on the street, which is what little dirt area left. I seen how many people coming. I mean, y'all can figure it out on the road because a lot of y'all I don't know, and y'all associate with people that I don't deal with. And since you guys are not men enough to actually stand on your own 2 feet and come meet me and get to know me for who I am, I mean, you know, stay blinded to who I am as a person and stay hanging with the people that you hang with. But don't try to walk into my yard. Don't think that you have that right because you're on a pigeon fly. You know, tell you not to come in my yard, don't do it. You know, for your safety, don't do it. My brother's a younger, worse version of me. You know, he idolized what I was. I'm not that no more. So just you know, just to keep just to keep the peace. Don't come out here. Don't come out here. You know, if go to the next house. Just wait at the next house to watch the next person fly. Because I'm not for it. I'm all that. You know, my favorite song. They smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. Those backstabbers, backstabbers. Man, hey, Lamont, I have to. That's why I'm putting a warning out because I don't want no misconception that I'm switching up on who I am. This is me. I've always been like this. Even when I was in the game banging days. If I knew you and we was friends before we started game banging, and you just happened to be a blood and I'm a crip, or you from another crip gang that didn't get along, I didn't care. We was friends. Yeah, I'm still coming over with the Atari. You better tell your friends that I get safe passage when you see me with that backpack. So what happened was a lot of the dudes that wasn't friends with my friends were still friends with me, but they were getting shot by my friends, which was creating a hassle. Like man, they killed one of my best friends, dude, and I was so pissed off. And like it, can't be that fucking hateful that you would kill your friend. That's why I don't. I really don't like black people. I mean, not I'm prejudiced towards ourselves. I just don't like our mentality. I've been knowing Lil Will since he was like 15, 16 years old. And this dude act like I done something to him or like I stole something from him. Dude, like the first time he bought a kid from Hollywood was because of me and my begging Hollywood. Dude, like why would we want to keep a dude back? Like I told him like we know Lil Will good. We was able to get 061 from him for $200. He tried to sell it for $100 to us. The bird was a full sister to our 3 and 57. And Hollywood gave him another $100 because I was like, man, he don't even know what he's selling. And since then, I mean, it's just I hadn't been in touch with him for a while, but when I did get in touch with him, it was just a whole lot of animosity and hatred that I didn't understand and shit talking. I don't do all that. You know what I'm saying? So it just left a sour taste in my mouth for dealing with dudes, especially when you've been knowing them since the '90s and they act like this. And then he has all his little friends had this same type of mentality, and I'm like, dude, y'all don't even know me. If you ask the dude why we don't get along, he can't tell you. He may say, oh, because he called the police on Darren now, but dude, this 2015, you was talking shit way before that. I mean, the shit with Darren was like 2019, 17, some shit like that, and you was talking shit way before that, and salty way before that. And I really wish I would show him the video so he'll know that dude, like that bullshit you put is just unnecessary. The shit you causing, the little contingent that think they can have the right to get online and talk shit to me, that's bullshit, dude. I don't have dudes running after you talking shit to you like that. It's not worth the time, you know. So it's just crazy. And then later on they come back and we cool, and it's like, well, why we cool now? You should have been cool from the beginning. But this same mentality comes into the club. It comes into the flies, into the judging. Now you got a judge that you don't know. You don't know him personally, but he don't like you. Imagine that. Now you're not gonna get the best perspective on your kit because somebody's sitting there judging you on someone else's perspective of you. Talk to me. Come on, y'all. I'm waiting to really catch that. I want somebody to tell me that's logic. B Mo. Hey, I'm a Michael Baisden fan, so I know about Baltimore, man. Yeah, I read. I'm a studious young cat, dude. Well, I'm old now. I'm 48, but yeah, I'm very studious. I read, and I like Michael Basin's books, so I know about BMO. Never been there, but I know about it. You know what I'm saying, man? And and but Lamont, what we're going through only happens to us. While they're out there preaching Black Lives Matter and all that crap, my boy's son got killed because it didn't matter to us. While they out there screaming Black Lives Matter, half the dudes that claim they don't like me because of a dude trying to rob me. That's the crazy part, you know. Now one of them dudes said, "Hey D, we heard about what happened to you and your son. You know, how can we help? How can we make it right?" Nah, nah, cause you know why? Black lives don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Don't. Not to black people. Black lives may matter to those liberal white guys out there and a few conservatives that don't think it's right, but as a all, to us, it don't matter. Our lives don't matter. My peace of mind don't matter to them. You know. The fact that I have an opinion don't matter to them. Although they're very opinionated. These dudes, I don't even want to call them dudes at some point. The Mean Girls Club of the pigeon world, like the high school Mean Girls Club of the pigeon world, this is their mentality, you know. And now, I mean, you know, since I did this video a day before I fly, I might not do so good, even if they do good. But I'm not expecting much of the birds anyway because they were at the 40-minute mark today. And if you're prepping your birds for a competition, you want to be down to about 20, 25 minutes at least. You know, if you're really trying to burn the sky, you want to be down to 15 minutes, 17 minutes, just to get the best out of them. You know, the ultimate best. I'm wasn't at that point because I kept having the kids get hit, and they were coming back. You know, and sometimes it'd take, you know, to the middle of the day or to the late afternoon for a bird to come back. Okay. Hey, you ought to come out, Lamont. It's really cool out here, man. It's just high. Everything is just high. California is like expensive. It's super expensive for nothing. Like me, I'm 30. I live approximately 42 miles away from work, where I work, and then that's just the first spot. The last spot is 60 miles away from where I stay because I'm a commercial janitor, and what I do is I clean different offices and buildings at night. But yeah, it's the commute. The commute is what kills you in California. I'm tired, sleepy. So yeah, but like I said, the Mean Girls Club of Pigeons is ruining the sport. Slander, just crazy, and nobody knows, nobody's sitting up sharing information. I try to get on here and I watch I do the videos with you guys, and if people have questions, they call me, ask me questions to make sure that they understood what I said in the videos or whatever. But overall, a lot of guys are just upset that I'm doing videos, and they said I'm YouTube famous. I'm not famous for flying pigeons. I'm YouTube famous for being on the internet, basically. And I'm like, so I can fly birds for you, but I don't want everybody at my house. Just send me a judge and a scorekeeper, right? And they don't want to allow that. They want to be at my house. And I just imagine R. Kelly asking the people he victimized to let them hang out with him. And that's how I feel about this. I don't want you guys at my house looking all in my cages, all up in my breeding style. No, I don't want that. I don't want you guys around me. If it wasn't for the fact that I enjoy the sport and a few guys that I fly with asked me to get back in, and be dedicated this year, I wouldn't even do it because you guys are, I mean, not only are you guys mentally not ready to deal with this, emotionally, you guys are not ready for this. There's no way that you can talk to me crazy. I say one thing and it's the end of the world. Now you're upset and you want to fight. Yeah, really. After 10, 12, I've been raising since what 1995. They've been talking crazy about our family of pigeons in Hollywood and me since what 2005. I think I'm used to it now. But that don't mean I have to take it though. I'll cuss your ass out in a minute. Your mama. They won't like. That's when they don't like me. Then, you know, because everybody has a right to talk shit. Remember that. Everybody has a right to talk shit, and you know, can't get mad when the other guy talks shit. Can't block him out your group, George. And I'm not picking. I'm not picking on you or nothing, George. I'm just letting you know. All right, guys. My girl just hit the horn. We got to go to work. So me and Blackout, thank you for hanging out with me. Lady Asaya, thank you. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Hey guys, hey fellas, y'all let Lady Asaya show y'all up. Now, understand this. Why is it that it's so hard for us to support each other? Period. Lamont, hey, hit me up, man. You know, I've been seeing your name around a lot. I think I seen you on Facebook too. I'm not sure if that was actually you. There's a Lamont Macon in Georgia. That's my club brother, my club sister's brother. But dude, we have to start supporting each other. We have to start supporting each other. We have to start supporting each other. I thought that me coming out and giving away birds would help you guys, like see that I'm genuine about what I'm doing. It caused more confusion than what I intended it to do. Um, just talked to Erica the other day. We're gonna try to arrange something this weekend to get the birds shipped out this Monday. So hopefully, Eric, get with me. If you see this, Eric, and you watching, you know, I'm telling on you. Well, Eric, I'm telling on your dad. He playing. I got you some ball heads too. I got you some. I'm gonna show you the ball heads I got for you. Don't worry. But thank you guys for hanging out with me. This is Damian Mimigrando of California Spinners. All you guys are part of Spinner Nation. If you want to be part of Spinner Nation, you're part of Spinner. All you have to do is hit the thumbs up, man. Hit the thumbs up when you come in. You're part of Spinners Nation. That's it. Leave some comments. I'm gonna start a little group or something. Actually, if you go to YouTube, I'm gonna put it in the link. I'll put my group in the link, and then that's where Spinner Nation go hang out. We gonna either be in the group, we gonna be on the gram. And lady aside, don't think I forgot about what you said about going to the gram. I'm gonna go check out what you showed me on the ground, on the ground. But hey, y'all, love y'all, really, truly. I'm not man enough. I'm not less than a man to where I can't tell my friends I love them. I love a lot of my buddies. I mean, truly, like from the bottom of my heart. If y'all not man enough to start accepting that and start reciprocating the love, then just stay away from people. Period. Maybe you might need to be medicated or something. Maybe you might need to learn something about yourself because a lot of guys are not aware of themselves. I grew up hard, and my mother taught me to appreciate the friends and the people in my life. And I try to show y'all and tell y'all, but you guys you look at the way I respond and the way I talk is crazy, and you think that I'm adversarial by the way that I talk. But if you're being abrasive and I abrase you, then you deserved it. And remember that. Damian Mimic Randall, California Spinners. I'm out.